and gentlemen, today's episode we are profiling AndyComfy love Demystifiers. That's a couple that we are profiling. You know, in life, you need to have couples that you also admire, couples that you love, couples that you can take notes from, couples that you can learn from. So today we are profiling AndyComfy love Demystifiers. Let's meet Andrew and Comfort. Let's hear their story. Real stories, real people, real love. Let's check them out. Thank you. All right, as we continue, so your lowlights or your highlights, whatever you want to start with, and how you dealt with and how you conquered, because love is all about conquering. Sure.
Okay, so on my highlights is the caring spirit or the caring attitude that Andy has. He's one caring person from the beginning. Since when we were dating, he was so caring. So growing up as a person without a dad, I learned to, I was so impressed by that kind of love for someone who, a male figure who would care for you, who would love you, who would check on you. So to me, that from the beginning, it was a tick.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Is he still checking on you even now?
Yes.
11 years later.
11 years, he's still doing it. He's still the same Andy that I met 12 years ago. He still checks up on me. He still makes sure that I'm happy. He goes out of his way, even if those who follow us and those who see, they can definitely testify that he goes out of his way to make sure that I'm taken care of. I am happy always.
Wow. That's a highlight for you. That's a plus for you, brother. Not many of us check on our women, so we just go to work at 5 in the morning and then we come back and say good evening at 5 in the evening. So, okay, wow, that's a highlight for you. And the man himself. Oh, wow, it has been an amazing 11 years living with this angel. I call you my angel, just to highlight on these 12 years, it feels like of 11 years, it feels like it's just, we are still dating. It's just 1 year. I'm so happy. She has been a person who is so submissive to her husband. She's a person who listens to her husband. She's a person who understands her husband. She's patient. She's loving. You know, I've got every reason to wake up to go to work knowing that I've got a woman, you know, who is submissive, a woman who knows her husband, who put her husband first, you know what she's doing. Apparently we work together, but we don't get tired of each other each and every time. Wow.
We miss each other. 5 minutes she's out of my office, I call her back, even to just check on just those simple things. Wow. So she's somebody who understood the type of husband. I grew up in the rural areas. I'm a rural boy, a rural Gokwe boy, in other words, some call it. But she's somebody who has molded me to be a better person. She actually taught me how to eat with a fork and knife.
Wow.
Yes, I didn't know how to eat with a fork and knife.
Wow.
I used to see it on a television, but she was patient. Baby, you put fork on the right, on the left, knife on the right. Even how to chew.
I like that one. Okay, I have to confess, I'm still struggling with some of those things. Wow. So she taught you some of those things. Wow, that's powerful. Wow. So 11 years later, you can chew better. You can use fork and knife. I like it. So tell me something, Andy and Comfy. So, what made you to think of doing Andy and Comfy love Demystifiers? What was the idea behind that?
Oh, okay. So the idea behind it is we believe in love. When we met each other, we believe in love, and we have realized that love exists. So we decided to
to have AndyComfy Love Demystifier, so that we can share with other people, so that we can learn from other people, also other people learning from us, from our relationship, from our marriage. A lot of people have now given up on love. Some, they don't want to get married, some they were hurt, so we have decided to come up with this program so that we can be able, to help one another to believe in true love. Yes,
definitely. So as for me, it's like more of a calling.
Okay.
Something that you've got a passion on. You just want, like I highlighted before, that I grew up when my mother and father is separated. So to me, I told myself to say, no, I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it in this journey that is called marriage. And I decided to say, no, you just have to be different. Growing up in that situation, I said to myself, no, I don't want my kids to grow up in such kind of a situation. So I had to make sure that at all costs, I do everything that I can do to make this marriage work, which is one thing that most people, they are not willing to do, to even put aside their personal feelings, put aside their needs, so that they can be able to take care of your spouse's needs. So most people is always selfish, me. And that on its own, it does not make love, or it does not make a relationship work. So to me, we can say it's a calling.
Yeah, definitely it's a calling. It's a God-given calling.
It's a God-given calling, so that you also assist others.
Yes,
so normally when you assist others, I always believe that people are defined by encounters.
Yes.
As you have said, that you grew up without a dad, that's comfy. You grew up without a dad, your mom and your dad had separated, and you were looking for those answers to say, what, there's still true love. There's still people that can get together, get married, get married, and still love one another genuinely. So tell me something. She learned from her experience. Now, what made you, what kind of experiences, what kind of background did you grow up with, or grew up in as Andrew, as a rural boy, as you said, rural boy from Goko? You're not a mafia, you're not a ghetto mafia. So a loving person. What really made you to have a calling to assist others in marriage through your experiences? What did you experience?
So basically, personally, I grew up with both parents. They were together. I didn't see any issues when I was growing up. My parents were loving each other, but inside me, I have got a heart of people.
Sure.
Inside me, I love. I don't want to see anybody struggling.
Sure.
So I put others' needs first than myself. So even in marriage, even with people whom I work with, around me, people whom I interact with, I just want to see everyone happy.
Sure.
I just want to see everyone happy. And also, with my experience, my short experience in counseling, that I counsel a lot of people, I've realized that people hate each other, especially in marriages. Then it gave me a homework to say, I want to see people happy. I want to see marriages working. I want to see people in a relationship making it, at all costs. So it's something that God has deposited in me, to just see other people happy. That's why you had Comfy that, when we started our relationship, I always made sure that she's in safe hands. And I'm continuing to do that. It's something that is within me.
Wow. 11 years later.
Yes.
So where did you meet?
It was in 2012.
Yeah, we met in 2012 at varsity.
Oh, wow.
Actually, we met at church. We met at church.
Church lovers in the house.
Forward in Faith Church.
Yeah.
We met at church.
Wow.
But we were still at varsity that time. I was doing my second year.
Okay.
Yes, I was doing my second year.
What were you studying?
I was just studying accounting, BCom accounting.
Okay.
BCom accounting.
What was Comfy studying?
Marketing.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I was in my
third year of marketing. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So yeah, we met at church. Actually, what happened is, as we evaluated, I was selling t-shirts. anniversary t-shirt. That's why we love anniversary. So in our church, we have anniversary that we normally celebrate each and every year, our church anniversary. So in those anniversary, we normally sell t-shirts for us to be able to celebrate in uniform. So she was not getting a size because of her body that time.
Okay.
So
she was a bit tiny, eh?
She was a bit tiny.
I saw your old photos. Yeah. Sure.
So that's what happened. So she was not getting it. It pained me. I tried by all means to make sure, calling left, right, and center where I know, so that she can get her proper size. So I that's where now she realized this care that I was having, and a sister just went mad.
She melted because of your caring.
She melted.
TLC, tender loving care.
Yes.
So tell me something. When you saw her for the first time, or when you saw her, what really came into your mind as Andrew? What made you to propose? Okay, I hear the story of the t-shirt. You were looking for the t-shirt for a sister for that at that time. But what made you to say, this one is wife material, as they say these days? What made you? What was peculiar? What was that you saw? What made you to say, no, you know what? I can go for this one.
Awesome. So basically, there is that inner thing, that you feel when you see somebody. Of course, you are not sure that is she a wife material.
Sure.
But there is that love that you're saying, I love this way. I don't know, but I love this person.
Sure.
Regardless of not knowing how she is, because it's just a first love. You are just loving the person, you're just loving her character. But I was so scared, when I saw her, because I thought she was not my type,
Yeah,
Yeah.
So the brother's heart was pumping to say, you know what, we will not at the same level or something like that.
Exactly.
Sure,
exactly,
I get it.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
the Gokwe boy, and you are meeting these so-called town girls. You're like, hey, I don't think that's my level. I don't stand a chance here. But there was an inner love. I could feel that I love this person. Yes, of course, I don't qualify, but I love this person.
So you were measuring yourself because of your background and stuff like that, and say, you know what? Okay, this is a person that grew up maybe in town, that grew up in a different environment, which means we are demystifying something here. Environment and background does not matter.
Yes.
Just go for the person that you love.
Exactly.
Wow.
So basically, environment or background does not matter.
Sure.
Just go for the person that you love. I still remember at that time, I didn't have even a belt, when I was going to church because of my background. But she bought a belt for me,
Wow.
So nowadays you can see that people, they are looking for people with the things. They are not looking for love. It's all about, what do you have? Does he have a car? Does he have a house? But true love, it doesn't matter whether somebody has got something or that don't have something. It's all about love.
Yes.
Other things will come later.
So Andrew, you married for love, not for things.
Yes.
Comfy, tell me something. When he proposed, I know in our church you go through a certain process, the sofa conference, blah 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 stuff. But when he proposed and told you that he loves you, what was your first thought? What was your reaction?
Yes, by that time I was confused, because there was this, I don't know what happens in these relationship things. When you're about to make that critical decision.
Sure.
Yes, they came at the same time, two guys.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, they came at the same time. So now I was confused. Okay, to say
which one? Yeah.
And now this one, he came later, because that one he came first.
Was the other one a town boy, or the other one was rural?
The other one, he was better. Like it.
Okay. Like he was coming from a better background. I get it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. This is amazing. I've got a follow-up question to this one. Yeah. Okay.
He was a little bit better in terms of the background.
Yeah, sure.
And looking at him, I know he was like someone who was really despised, someone who doesn't have clothes.
Come on now.
Someone who is just wearing the same shoe to school, to church every day. So looking at him, like at that time, even with my friends, you would like think, how are my friends going to accept this?
Right.
Because he was someone who wasn't like appealing in most of people's eyes. But in me, like you said, there was that zing that was inside to say, no, man, this
This is the guy.
Yes.
I think it's genuine.
This is the guy.
Yeah.
Because I remember by that time, I remember going home. It was holiday. It was the June holidays. Going home.
Sure.
Then I showed my mother his pic and that other guy's pic, and you know my mother picked that other guy.
Wow.
And he was like, look, this one is got a manza already.
Yeah.
Meaning about this one is got a manza already. What. Because
Now here your mother was now looking at physical features of the person.
Yes.
Here we go.
He was looking at the physical appearance.
Okay, sure.
Then he can even say, even there's these other friends of his that even told him to say, this one is not your she's
type.
not your class, she's not your type. But
She's not your type. Let's put a pause there. She's not your type. 11 years later, the type is typing.
Yes, because 11 years later now, the people now, they are now seeing this successful guy, this handsome guy who's well dressed and what. But back then, they wouldn't even
look at
him
Sure.
twice. So this thing of appearance, this thing of also resources, it does not really matter in love. What matters is what we have. There's that song that is it Macheso, the guy from Zimbabwe, that is saying to say, can I reform my way at
Yeah.
So most people, they don't want that. They just want everything rosy. Even in physical appearance, people, they just want someone who is good looking and stuff like that. But honestly speaking, it doesn't work like that.
But I was good looking though.
No, I get it. But look at it, ne? It's two people that met. Ladies and gentlemen, these are two people that met. I bet you, if you see Comfy's old photos, we're going to flag them. If you see Comfy's old photos, he was very tiny. Very, very, very tiny. Not good to look at, and you just think, she's just another girl from somewhere. And then you look at Andrew, you see, this is a rural boy. He might not amount to anything. So tell me something. As you met in church, did you see something spiritual about Andrew, or something spiritual about Comfy from a church perspective?
Yes, from a church perspective, I remember.
Or from a spiritual perspective?
From a spiritual perspective.
Sure.
I remember there's this one elder who sat us down once and he said, you guys, you have to pray about this thing, because like there were those two guys, because the other guy was also from church.
Sure.
You have to pray about it and stuff like that. Then I was like, okay, they gave us a week to say, go and pray about it. Then even when he said go and pray about it, I just said, I'm going to pray about it. But my heart already is telling me otherwise.
Sure.
So praying, I will pray. Then we were given the week. Then we went to pray about it. And then when we came back, I said, no, my heart, because the spiritual things, it's not like you hear a voice sometimes.
Sure.
It can be a conviction in you, it can be a thought in your mind and stuff like that. So to me, my heart wouldn't lie.
Wouldn't lie.
Yes.
Okay.
I trusted my heart.
Yeah. No, from the spiritual perspective,
Yeah.
I think that time I could spend more time in prayer. I could pray. I could see that this person is my wife. I have got an inner conviction that this one is the person.
This is
the person. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of discouragement that came at that time. Some of them, they can't even remember what they said, but
some they can't even greet you now.
Some they can't even. Some they even changed the goalpost and said, "No, we didn't say that." But I had to approach some. Say, do you still remember what you said? What I've realized is, you need to do what your heart is telling you. People, they can have their own suggestion. People, they can, tell you what they want. But this is your life. So I believe that marriage or relationship is all about you.
Okay.
It's all about you, rather than the outside influence.
Okay.
Yes, they are there, but they don't need to determine your decision.
Yeah.
I think I'm left with about 12 minutes now. Let's have some fun, a little bit, just a quick one. Who is the moodiest person amongst the two of you? Who is very moody?
I think we have overcome. I think we have overcome moody.
We have overcome moody.
Yeah.
But I think what happens is we have got a time where somebody is stressed.
Sure.
Not moody as such,
But stressed.
But stressed. Maybe it's because of the lot of pressure at work, and all those things. But in that time, Comfy understands how to deal with me if I have got too much pressure.
Okay,
so we don't have time for being moody. We have overcome that. God has given us grace. But I personally have got time whereby I've got a lot of things happening. I've got too much pressure as a man.
Yeah.
But now she know how to deal with me.
She knows how to turn the wilderness into an Eden.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
All right, I got it. I get it. So between the two of you, who is wasteful when it comes to money?
I'm wasteful.
He doesn't think twice.
Is the wasteful? Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. So that's fine. Who cracks jokes most between the two of you?
I can say you because
He's juvenile. He cracks jokes almost of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Now,
things happen.
all right. I get it. So tell me something. So between the two of you, who decides what to wear in the morning when you get out of bed or when you're going to work, when you come out? Because I see you most of the time, you're wearing the same clothes, you're matching, kind of. So who decides? And when do you decide?
The good thing is from the beginning, we bath together. Every day in the morning, we bath together. So
Wow.
we bath together.
You bath together.
Yes.
The raw boy is bathing with his wife.
The boy has changed.
The tables have changed because
I'm now a town boy now.
you're not a town boy, fine boy. Because what happens, let me tell you the truth about backgrounds. I come from a background like him. So when you're going to bath, it was like a secret. You go and bath alone there and stuff like that. To bath with your wife, ooh, it's a serious hurdle to conquer. Okay, so you bath together and then that's where you talk about what you're going to wear.
Then we get into our wardrobe. Same time we'll be doing the things together.
Yeah.
Then see what are we wearing?
So in most cases we are doing everything together. What are we wearing? We start wearing. We are having fun wearing, and then we go to work.
Okay. Wow.
So we have there are times whereby, let's say, I wake up, I sleep late because of work.
Yeah.
Maybe she wakes up and go and do some school run, go to bath without me.
Yeah.
And she changes, and I did not say that. There are times that when I go to change, I can wear what she is wearing
Without talking. Without planning.
Coincidentally.
Wow. So there is that what do you call it? That mutual understanding that happens automatically.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, when you guys sit down and plan your money, your what? But let me just say to these viewers, he spoke about being a rural boy, but he's now with his wife. They own their own consultants company and accounting company. I like the motto with Tasa Accounting. You don't what?
You will never walk alone.
You will never walk alone. By the way, he's a Liverpool fan, so he put it into his company. So when you built this company, when you started this company, you sat down, you had to plan. Whose idea was it first?
Okay, so basically it was my idea.
Sure.
And obviously she came in to support the idea of men. The vision, I did share with the vision with her. She grabbed it. She started helping me, on the vision that I've shared with my wife.
So you believe now the man has to be the head and the man has to plan, and then the wife comes in to plan. There's something that you said about that. Can you repeat it? About the man being the planner, and then is it Abraham who failed to plan, and then Madam had to make a plan? Can you repeat that one? I liked it. Sure.
So basically, the man, you need to share your vision with your wife, and then your wife is there to help you on the vision. That's why she is a helper.
Yeah.
When there is no vision, people perish. Even families perish.
Yeah.
So I had a vision. I came and shared with my wife. We started planning together, and she was there to help me and to achieve our vision.
So I think the other challenge that people have is Because I remember by that time there was nothing.
There was nothing.
Yes, we were not
Luto.
even doing well in life. And he was like, I want to leave my job so that we can start this company. And you know, if it was another typical woman would say, no, you can't leave your job. What are we going to do?
You're not secure. There's no security.
There's no security. What are we going to do? But because I believed in him, and I believed in his dream, and I believed in his vision, I said, okay, let me support this man. Because there were times when he would like, I don't think this will work. Yeah, you would think twice and stuff like that. But I was just there to just support him. Even if by then you wouldn't see where
Like there was no direction. Sure.
I would cry sometimes. You know, there was one point in time where things were bad. And
come on now.
She said, you know what, for you to be able to survive, let me go to your rural home with the child. It was where, you know, first born.
Yeah.
So he said, no, I will go to your rural, so that at least you alone will be able to survive with the little that you are getting while you are building your company.
She went.
She didn't. Where I then refused.
You refused
she
that
said,
you
no, let me
you
go.
refused that you go rural.
You can't go rural. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Or this is a woman that saw beyond you just being a rural boy. That saw beyond what people were saying. You won't make it. I mean, even against the advice of the mother who said, no, you can take the other one. Can you not see this one is better? But your love saw beyond circumstances and backgrounds. Now, lastly, I'm not going to talk much about this, but you're looking at a couple now that owns a couple of houses, that owns businesses and stuff like that, sharing ideas, sharing gifts. And today is your 11th anniversary. What did you do for Madame?
I did buy something for her.
Yeah.
I know she loved to podcast and all those things.
Yeah.
So I bought this Honor 400 Pro.
Come on.
For her, together with the watch. I don't know what she bought for me. And also, you know, that
Gifts
finds
not-
who cares for somebody.
Gifts don't come easily from women to men, my brother.
They don't come easily from women.
Wow, just show us a little bit. Is it not a box only? Are we not being framed there? 11 years later.
11 years
11
later.
years later. Content
The man who
here
had
I
nothing.
found. With 3
Now
eyes.
I know how to Google, and your God is so amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's Honor 400.
400 Pro.
Okay,
It's
that's
400 Pro, not
Wow,
400.
400 Pro.
Yes.
I know that range is around 17K and above. So, but
Yeah,
wow. You are the man. So what else, madam?
So just my advice is, you know, don't look on what people has. You know, even there's a story in the Bible whereby God wanted to send a king to anoint David. You know, people would look for his brothers. They were looking for these brothers who were capable, but God was not looking at the physical appearance.
Yeah.
So don't look at the
heart.
physical appearance.
Yes.
You need to look at the potential, and also you need also to have a potential. Don't just look for. You have also a potential inside you as a girl.
Come on now, I like
you
it.
know, so that you can be able to go and give it to your husband to be able to.
Don't just look for potential. You must also have potential.
You have lots of potential.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Madam, what else do you have there? I can see you smiling. You can't stop smiling. You can't wait.
I can't wait.
Uh-huh. So you supported him when he started his accounting consultants business, even when things were tough. I heard him saying, my wife likes doing podcasts and stuff like that, and he bought a gift to support also your vision.
Yes.
Wow. So what advice do you have for young ladies that are getting married now?
Yes. For young ladies, I just want to say, like I said, don't look for physical appearance. Don't look at the resources that the guy have. Look at the potential that the person has. Look, does he love God? That was the other thing. Yeah, because I was always praying to say, God, I want a man who is more spiritual than I am, who will be pushing me in the things of God. So nowadays, people, they are just, you know, sometimes the ladies, they get so desperate that they can just settle for anything. They can just throw themselves, use themselves. I remember by that time as a girl, I just said, growing up like in that background, I just said, God, I'm just gonna keep myself for the right guy. So most girls now, they are not faithful enough.
They're just throwing themselves to every guy that comes around.
Yes, they are not faithful enough. They are just moving around, sleeping with guys and stuff like that. Then they come to God to say, God, can you give me a good guy and stuff like that. So God, He rewards faithfulness. So I just want to say to girls, if you are faithful, God will also be faithful.
God rewards faithfulness.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. He can give you the right guy. So don't play around, don't mess around. Those things, they will really catch up with you. Yes, they
Later.
will really catch up with you later.
All right, I see you have a lot of gifts, but we will see them next time. So, from Andrew's side, what would you say to the boys that are getting married these days? What's your advice? 11 years later, you got a lot of experience, my man.
To the boys that are getting married, I just want to say marriage is work. Marriage, you will not find Mrs. Perfect or Miss Perfect, but what you need to do is you need to be able to work out. That's why I always say a flower, you have to plant it and to water it for it to bloom. So you need to work out your lady. You need to help them, even if they've got a vision, if they are studying, or help them to achieve their dreams. Help them to grow, to be professional people, to be business people. My wife also owns a own business aside. In despite of what we have, in case that I'm not able to continue with my business, she has also a business aside. She has got a B&B that she's running. She has got a lot of things that she's doing aside, which with the time we will also share. But what I need to say is, as men and husband, help your wife to achieve their dreams. Help them, understand them. Cultivate your woman to be the good woman that you want in your life.
All right. How many children do you have now?
As so far, we have got two children. A boy is turning 8, and a girl 5 years old.
5 years old. So the boy is turning 8, and the girl is turning 5. Yes. You are 11 years in marriage. What happened with these 3 other years?
It's quite a sad story.
Sure.
We had 2 miscarriages.
Wow.
On the way, yes, 2 miscarriages. The other one at 6 months, and the other one it was at 4-5 months there as well. It did break us, but we stick together regardless of what the devil was bringing.
Wow.
We had to pray, we had to continue praying about it, but it wasn't easy. It's one point in time we bought all the preparations, and we were expecting a baby girl. The name was already there and everything was there, but boom, something happened.
Okay.
And then we tried again, and also it was the same story, but we did not give up on God. We kept on the faith. We kept on believing in God. We kept on praying, saying, God, we are going to have children.
Now I see why she says is that the time that he sort of cared for you most? Because obviously miscarriages, women, they go down, you break down, some even fall into depression and stuff like that. How was it for you?
And some they even think, will I ever have a child again?
Sure.
And stuff like that. So I remember by that time, you feel like you are failing your husband when you're not giving him a child. Because I remember the pregnancy would get up to, the other one was up to 6 months. That's when we would have got the preparation. We had gone to the scan, they told us it's a girl and stuff like that. So when that repeats itself, you feel like, no, I'm failing my husband. Us Africans, we want to give an heir to our husbands and stuff like that. So to me, it was really heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking by that time, But being a Christian, I think it really helps because you have a sort of a comfort. Yeah, you have a comfort when you're going through that.
All right, 11 years later, and AndyComfy, they're still going on and going strong. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of things to learn from this couple. But for today, we have to cut it from here. But lastly, there's something that you posted very interesting. You were dancing for your husband to give you money. I saw that one on TikTok. So, does he give you money?
This one is a blesser.
Oh, he's your blesser. I like that one. He's a blesser.
Yes, he's a blesser. Like I said, that he cares for. He's stingy. He's not stingy.
Sure.
He cares. He just wants to make sure that someone is accommodated. So in that area, he is a past shame.
Yeah.
He is a past. He gives me money that does not have a name.
Yeah.
That I can just go and spend. The card here with his card. So he gives money.
Actually, I work for her.
Okay.
I work for her.
You work for her.
I work for
Wow,
her.
I like it. So, Mr. Andrew, as we are finishing, let me ask you something as you close. When you look at your wife, would you choose her again in the next million years?
Oh my goodness, I will definitely choose her. Oh,
wow.
This one is an angel from heaven. You know, this one.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up as a last born. Just to summarize, and you know, I was mama's boy. So. When my mother went to be with the Lord, she took over when my mother left.
Wow.
I feel comfort. She is a comforter.
Oh.
This one,
Comfort, the comforter.
The comforter.
Okay. So there's still true love out there.
Yes.
Real love still exists.
Real love still exists.
I hear people saying those that are inside want to go out, and then those that are outside want to come in. It's not a case like you guys.
No.
You just want to still be in.
Yes.
That's why we desire to share with other people, to counsel other people, to teach other people, so that they can be like us.
Yeah.
We are really enjoying, to be honest.
All right. Your parting shot, Comfy? 11 years later.
11 years later. No regrets. No regrets. Just work on nurturing it. You will enjoy later. Just work on nurturing it. You will enjoy later. Like we are.
So we are not just staying for kids.
I love it. And then, Comfy, we are going to continue next time in our next episode as we now ask a bit of personal experiences in your love life, and also how those personal experiences can help other couples. We want to demystify the idea that love is complicated. We want to demystify the idea that real love does not exist. People are enduring in love. I always say marriage should not be endured. Marriage should be enjoyed.
Yes.
What's your favorite saying for marriage as you part, Andy?
Our smiles will keep us going. Yes.
I always see that one.
Not true, but not really.
There are lots. But we'll unpack as we have said, as time goes on. But I don't regret.
Yeah. Parting shot, your favorite saying in marriage?
Nurture it. Enjoy it.
Nurture it and enjoy it. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, meet you in the next episode where we are featuring AndyComfy, Andrew and Comfy. AndyComfy love demystifiers. As we demystify a lot of myths, we want to continue and speak about myths in marriage and how we demystify them. Thank you for sharing us your love life and your love journey and your marriage journey. God bless you.
Thank you.
No, but we can seal it with a kiss. I think it's an anniversary kiss. Here we go. No, I didn't get a shot. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you.